Hi guys, welcome down to the Monday Night Golf Show, here the day after the Masters with myself, Rick Shiels, and special co-host today, Mr. Andy Carter, because Pete is swanning off in Spain somewhere.
Oh, he's jet setting again, is he?
He is the Masters. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I think that was one of the most exciting Masters I have ever witnessed.
Definitely. All 4 days was absolutely incredible, but your last night was just ridiculous.
I mean, it was just outrageous.
Crazy.
You had some of the greatest golf shots you've ever seen, mixed with a horrendous collapse, wasn't it? It was unbelievable.
It was bad.
So let's get to the nitty gritty to it. We are down here at Fleetwood Golf Club today because we are both playing in the competition. It's about an hour before Andy's tea time, so we're whipping through equipment.
45 minutes.
There's going to be two shows. There's going to be this main show and the questions and answers. You've asked so many questions, it's untrue, so we'll try and get through as many as we can. Right, the Masters 2016, and we have an English winner. An English winner.
Go on, Danny boy.
Danny Willett, Yorkshire.
Awesome.
I mean, he's literally just up the road. Amazing scenes. The fairy tale story about how he's even playing in the Masters.
Oh, it was incredible.
If
I'd have known about all those birthdays and due dates, I'd have put about 100 quid on it. Maybe 1,000.
That's a very good point. So, his wife's birthday was on Masters Sunday, okay? So, straight away,
win.
You're either getting in trouble with the missus or you're winning the Masters. One of two ways. Then, his firstborn son was due the same day.
That was crazy.
You go back about...
Thank God she was premature.
You go back about maybe about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, Danny Willett had pulled out of the Masters. He had pulled out. He said he cannot play because the due date of his first son was arriving on Masters Sunday. Zachary came early.
Well done, Zachary.
Or should we now call him Augusta Willett? He actually came 12 days early. I think it was 12 days early, freeing up Danny Willett to jump on the flight to Georgia to be the last player to register to play in the Masters.
Number 89, wasn't he? They made a
which is Nicholas's caddy's number, I believe.
Ah.
So apparently, when Nicholas won it, I think it's Nicholas. I'm sure that's what the commentators were saying last night. 89 was the caddy vest, which Danny Willett got as well. It was just unbelievable. So let's paint the picture of this final day. We had Jordan Spieth, defending champion, with a one-shot lead over Smiley Kaufman. Smiley's rookie to the event. Very high pressure for that final round.
Yeah.
And he didn't do a lot of smiling.
He didn't, no. He was doing alright for the first 6.
Yeah, he did
and
actually.
then I think he then just got a little bit overawed. A couple of putts didn't drop and then he started chasing it.
Yeah.
Spieth started to pull away a little bit.
Well, he pulled away enormously. So let's now get to the turn. John Spieth has just made 4 birdies. He birdied 3 birdies,
wasn't it?
Was it 3 or 4?
Yeah.
3. Anyway, he'd extended a
Thank you.
huge lead. Let me just check that. I'm sure it was 4. It might not have been. He ended up creating a huge lead. He went from 6. He birdied 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, 4 birdies in a row, all down to that Scotty Cameron flat stick that he uses. God, if he didn't have that, to be fair, he should have played the back 9 with that alone. Because at that point, then he has got a 5 shot advantage with 9 holes to play.
I think he was trying the jacket on, wasn't he?
I don't blame him.
To be fair, I was kind of looking at Spieth even yesterday, even on the Saturday, thinking he's not playing well here and he's really grafting it around. He didn't play well all week.
What's amazing, that front 9, he was 4 under. 4 under?
Yep.
Yeah, 4 under. I don't recall him hitting a great golf.
I don't think he didn't play that well, did he? And to be fair, you get to a turn and go, that's a sign of a champion.
It is. Well, everybody had given the jacket. I was on Twitter frantically last night, and people were saying that, that's it, it's game over, might as well turn the TV off. And I just thought, but the way he's been playing, and the way that he's been so unbelievably erratic, can he still hold it? So at this point, he's 5 shots on lead against Danny Willett. John Spieth is 7 under, Danny Willett is only 2. He gets to the 10th. Now, I think this was one of the most pivotal points on this course. The 10th is a ridiculously hard par 4, big sweeping dogleg to the left, all downhill. And John Spieth did not get the ball turning around that corner.
No.
Which made his second shot hard.
Yes, it did. But even just dropping 1 shot, you still you're still not in that much danger.
I know, but I thought that was a pivotal point, because if he knocks it round that corner, sticks it on the green, makes par on 10, one of the hardest on the golf course, he's gone. The momentum is gone, and he's off. The fact that he then stuck it in the bunker, did not get up and down, he then goes to an amen corner with only because I think at this time Willett might have made birdie.
I think Willett made birdie.
So I think there was only 3 shots in it or something. It closed pretty quickly.
Still 3 shots.
I know.
Second best player in the world.
It's crazy, isn't
Still
it?
3 shots with 8
It's
holes to go.
So then we get to 11. John Spieth smashes it right. He has to chip out, which was sensible play, and he played the best shot he played all day with that wedge.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Stuck it to 10 feet, but did not. Very Spieth-like, did not convert the birdie.
For the first time.
I know.
he didn't convert.
And it was actually one of the easier putts that he had. He didn't convert the birdie. So, par. So he bogeys 11, and again, now this gap's getting closer and closer and closer.
Yeah, this was a big miss, though. This was high right. I mean, what was he using? What was he, 8-7?
So we're moving to 12 now. To 12, the par 3, the first hole in second hole in Amen corner. Statistically, the shortest golf hole on that golf course, but it has really got the victims over the years.
It's a difficult shot, apparently.
Well, it seems it.
I'd love to play it sometime.
I would love to know. Do you ever record anyone having a hole in one on 12?
No.
I know someone's had a 12 on 12.
I think the birdies are good enough.
It's amazing that nobody's had a hole in one. Guys, comment below. Has anyone had a hole in one on 12? I can't recall.
What did he play? 157 was it? 150?
Something like that. Talk about hole in ones. We'll go off topic very quickly. How good was 16 playing?
You know, I was actually on Skype to my girlfriend who was on holiday, and Oosthuizen had hit this shot, and I'm talking to her, going, yeah, oh, what? And she's gone, what are you doing? So, a hole in one. She went, so? I went, no, you've got to see this.
She didn't understand.
Turned the laptop around and said, replay that. That was incredible.
So, we had Shane Lowry first, who had a hole in one on 16. Friend of the show, Shane Lowry, stuck it into the middle of the green. It swings round, and that pin is designed for hole in ones on that day. It went in, and he went crazy.
Oh, he went nuts, didn't he?
Yeah, I love. Did you see the reaction once he picked the ball out? He pretended to throw it and then put it in his pocket. Class act.
I'm not giving you that.
Very, very funny. Then Davis Love the third. Only moments later, maybe 3 or 4 groups later, managed to get a hole in one. Fantastic hole in one as well. But then it came down to Louis Oosthuizen, who was actually playing with JB Holmes. You saw it on the replay. The ball came in. It landed in the correct position, the right position, which is going to kick left, swing round, and go in. Now it looked like it was going in already. Then it hit JB Holmes' golf ball.
Like a little game of snooker, wasn't it? Imagine they both went in.
Well,
what had happened?
I think I know, and I might be wrong on this. I think I know. So, anyway, the ball hit. I'll come back to this. The ball hit JB Holmes. You think, oh my God, can you believe that's happened to stop Louis getting this hole in one? But it was going in.
It was determined, that ball. That ball said, I am going in that hole. So whether I was going to steamroll you out of the way, and I'm going in that hole.
And that's exactly what it did. It went in the hole. And on its way, JB Holmes' ball just missed the hole, but Louis went in. I believe, and I might be wrong, that JB has to replace it.
Yeah, he has to replace it. Yeah,
I'm sure he has to replace it. How
bad
would that be?
He'd be devastated, wouldn't you? Can we negotiate on this?
Have you ever seen a crazier hole in one?
Oh,
I've seen ones that have ricocheted off of it. I've seen that one when they ricochet a ball. Yeah, I can't remember who had it now. I want to say Thomas Bjorn, but I might be wrong in that. But that was crazy. So 3 hole in ones on 16. Anyway,
amazing.
Going back to 12. John Spieth, he has got now, I think it's a 2 or 3 shot lead coming into this point. He messed up on this hole 2 years ago. This was the time when he messed up when he came second the year before when he won it.
Do you reckon that entered his mind?
It's got to have done, because he said, I was missing it high right all day. In the post-round interview, he said I was hitting it high right all day. Squirts it up and straight away you knew. You just knew. Hits the bank, rolls in the water.
So short.
It was really, wasn't it?
10 yards short at least.
So you're thinking now at this time, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? He drops it in the drop zone. And come on, John Spieth, he's a fantastic pitcher of the golf ball and a fantastic putter. He completely fats it.
He barely made the water second time round. It just about got over. But did he drop it in the drop zone?
I thought he did.
Didn't he say he dropped it between the tee shot and the hole. He said he should have gone to the drop zone.
To me, I'm not sure. It looked too far left.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't in line, because if it was in line with where the ball crossed the hazard,
yeah, exactly.
or would it have been
Well, he
crossing
said-
the hazard because it went in from the other side?
On the other side, possibly, yeah.
Oh, it could have been.
I'm sure he said he didn't drop it from the
Yeah.
ball. He said he should have dropped it.
Mistake.
But hindsight.
Huge mistake. He then has to drop it again, sticks it in the far bunker, and
As you
actually
would.
a fantastic up and down from that bunker. But to card a 7, a quadruple bogey 7.
That was ridiculous. However, bounce back ability.
Well, it was. That was pretty impressive.
That was impressive. Birdie up the next.
Did he birdie? He birdied 14, didn't? 13. Sorry, birdie 13. He missed out on 14. Anyway, to this point now.
Where are we up to?
At this point now, Danny Willett and Lee Westwood are on 15. Danny Willett's hit through the back in 2.
Yep.
Westwood's gone long in 3. Oh no, Danny Willett laid up. No, Danny Willett laid up for 2. He then wedged it on for 3, because I'm sure
Westwood went long for 2.
Yeah, that's right. Westwood wedged it in, chipped it in for eagle. So he now goes.
Everyone just started wondering.
Jordan Spieth's going that way. Lee Westwood's going the other way, and Lee Westwood putted phenomenally up until the next hole. We'll come to that. So then it's just unbelievable scenes. You've got now Danny Willett has got a putt to not only take the advantage but to stretch his lead. He makes par. They move on to 16. At this point now, Danny Willett has got a one-shot lead now over his English playing partner Lee Westwood. And then he rose to the occasion.
He did. That was an amazing tee shot on 16.
You know what I loved about Danny Willett yesterday? He looked like a champion.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't look like he was English.
There was a massive point on 18 when he had to keep stopping. You know, because they played the
it
crowd.
was clever,
that was massive. That just showed the importance of pre-shot routine.
He was so focused and relaxed and calm and looked awesome in white, because that green jacket I think slips onto that white. Obviously he had his green shirt on underneath.
He knew what was coming.
He was just so on it. He shot a 67. Like I say, he got through the next 3 holes. I thought one of the most impressive shots was the 17th chip.
Yes, yeah.
So sorry, he birdied 16, great birdie, extends his lead to 2 over Westwood. Westwood then bogeys. Anyway, he's got a 3-shot advantage now. The only player that was really coming into the chase was Dustin Johnson, but he holed nothing all day. No, he had loads of eagle opportunities, holed nothing, and ended up messing up on one of the holes as well. So he's now got a huge advantage. Spieth has got 15 to play, he's got 16 to play, both birdie chances with the way that the pins were cut. 17 is not easy birdieable, and 18 has got a chance of birdieing. So now it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't watch at this point. I don't know what you like. I just couldn't believe it.
I was editing videos, and that laptop soon went to the side, and I was just like glued, like, oh my god. I was nervous.
I was
thought,
physically shaking.
Imagine being in that position.
I was shaking. I was literally having shakes. I couldn't, like, my heart was pounding, because I just thought, you know what, this is such an amazing opportunity, not just for Danny Willett, but for English golf, for UK golf. We've not had a winner for 20 years. The only player that's won at the Masters is Nick Faldo, who's an English player. We've obviously had Brits, Ian Woosnam, Sandy Lyle, I can't think of any more off the top of my head. I might be wrong.
And some more.
But we've not had an English winner for 20 years. He then steps up to the plate. Danny Willett made an amazing up and down on 17. Yeah. That's where we were coming to. Amazing chip. Amazing chip. Because if he bogeys that, he really, really sacrifices his chances.
That chip massively downhill.
It was awesome.
Left to right.
It was awesome.
Unbelievable.
I think it really helped that he was playing with Westwood, because as much as Westwood then bogeyed 16, he was there to support Danny. They're under the same stable. They're both ISM boys, Chubby Chandler's boys. He was there. He was there with him. His Billy Foster, Lee Westwood's caddy, was supporting Danny Willett.
Yeah, you could see that. It was good though.
It was just. I thought that was a great group for Danny Willett to really extend this lead. He then moves to 18.
18. They got an 18th tee, and he was just stood over the ball, and the crowd started rustling. So he kind of stepped back and told him to stop moving. Gets back down again. Then Westwood actually said, "Guys, stop moving." He said, "Sorry, Danny."
He said, "No, don't worry, don't worry."
He said, "Sorry." And then he just turned to his caddy and goes,
Let's start again.
Pulls out the course guide, and like the whole persona just changed again. What's the wind doing? Where are we aiming? What club? Bang, go.
Even writing stuff down again.
What was he writing? Stop moving. Please don't move again. Please don't move again. Please make par.
I think he was writing down his master's jacket size. 44 reg. So yeah, he smashed it down there with 3-wood.
That was
Took
huge.
all the bunkers out of play. He then played a fantastically safe shot into 18. He got a little bit of a nice bounce.
Got a nice bounce. Got a
That's what you
champion's bounce.
Champion's bounce. He then left it sizable putt.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going for it, was he? After that,
I would have been. I would have missed that all day long. Yeah, to be fair, even if he did miss it, he still would.
yeah, he
It
would have
didn't
been
really matter.
hindsight, but it would have had a bit of a. It might give Spieth that little bit extra momentum.
Potentially. So
But
then,
that was mental.
it's a 5 under. Spieth now has to birdie 17, 18 to have any chance. He does not. He messes them up. He ends up putting the bunker on 17, makes bogey, pars 18, just done. Danny Willett is the the Masters champion for 2016. He gets now to play in every Masters until he dies.
That's it. Done.
His son is going to be so incredibly proud of the moment that his dad won the Masters when his son was only 10 days old, whatever it may be. His wife, Nicole, I think she's called, will have an amazing life birthday, and I'm sure a lovely present with a $1.8 million paycheck. And that's just the winnings. Just imagine all the endorsements, the sponsorships. His life now has just been flipped on his head. He was 12th in the world.
Yeah, he was already world number 12 going into it, so he was no slouch.
I think he's now. Well, he's won already this season. He won in Dubai Desert Classic, I want to say, or Abu Dhabi. He won in one of those events. He now will probably shoot. He'll probably more than likely shoot into the top 10 in the world now.
Yeah.
And it's just a real strong standpoint. It's worthy also to mention that there was 5 English players in the top 10. You had obviously the top 2, Danny Willett, Lee Westwood.
Yep.
Well, 1 and 2 English. Paul Casey, who's kind of slightly adopted American now.
For me, he came from nowhere, but obviously
He likes that course, he was
Yeah.
saying. Then you had Matt Fitzpatrick.
That's fantastic.
Definitely worth a mention for Matt Fitzpatrick.
second time, isn't it? First time as a pro.
Correct. Second Masters,
Yeah.
he played in the amateur, had the joint lowest round of the day at 67.
Yeah. Incredible.
Which was the same as Danny Willett in the end.
And Casey.
And Casey. Oh yeah, 67. But Danny Willett, Matt Fitzpatrick, just to go back to him very quickly, his first 3 days he putted not great. He hit the highest amount of greens in regulation among any players. He couldn't put, he finished 7th. If he'd have putted anything like Spieth, he would have won it hands down. Then you had Justin Rose and did I miss anyone else? I think there were 5.
That's the 5.
Awesome.
What a week.
Awesome. I just thought it was unbelievable.
So how many days to go? 362 days to go?
Or 64.
64.
Oh, sorry, no, you're thinking
Until this Thursday.
I'll apologise. Well done.
Maybe
Good
61.
maths. Awesome. Danny Willett, you absolutely 100% deserve that victory. Regardless of the Spieth collapse, you were there to capitalise on the opportunity.
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus mentioned, he put a lovely Facebook message out today saying how he felt very sorry for Jordan Spieth, how he'll make him stronger and all this. But the fact that Danny Willett was there at the time and he rose to the occasion, he did not let the pressure and the atmosphere kind of submerge him. Amazing
I
victory.
mean, he shot 500 at the end of the day around Augusta.
Awesome.
I mean, what's he had? 70, 74, 72, and then a 67 to win the Masters.
Very difficult Masters actually. Not
it's
as low a
hard.
score as it normally is.
It was hard.
Guys,
So much wind.
That was unbelievable. What was your favourite memory from the Masters? And can you remember a more exciting Masters? I can't.
No.
I just thought that was right up there.
The best. By far the best so far.
Certainly that we've seen in our lifetime. We never saw like
days.
Norman when Norman collapsed or
No.
when Nicholas came from behind. But amazing scenes and well done Danny Willett. Well done to English golf. Well done to Chubby Chandler and his stable of players. Obviously did amazing. Because Fitzpatrick's an ISM guy.
Chubby.
Yeah, he'll be happy.
Ching.
He'll be happy today. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. We want to thank Fleetwood Golf Club for letting us come down here and film it in their fantastic studio.
It's awesome studio.
It's really cool. We're going to do now questions and answers because we've got so many it's untrue, and we've got 30 minutes before Andy's tea time, so we better be quick. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to myself. Subscribe to Andy Carter, which is howtoimprovemygolf.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Quest, where the Monday Night Golf Show normally is. Guys, thanks for watching. That was awesome. Oh God, it was so good. Who are you going to play that today? You going to play Danny Willett?
I'm
gonna
going
go out there
more
today.
chance of playing like Spieth. 3 hours.
I'm going to be everywhere. But not be able to put. Awesome scenes. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did. Hopefully you've really got into the grips of things. Cannot wait for the rest of the majors this year. I see this year as being the most exciting years that we've ever had in golf. There's so many amazing players.
Right.
Golf is on the rise. Golf is fresh and young and new and all of this jazz. We want to see you all next time. Thanks for watching and
see you soon.
Well done, Danny Willett.
Well done, Danny.